Listen, if you, like me, are a fan of Corvettes, just get comfortable because we've got something to show you and tell you in the next few minutes. First off, I want to introduce you to Jimmy Johnson. He is the president of the Eastern Shore Corvette Club.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for talking to us this afternoon.
My pleasure.
You have got a line of machines back here. Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely.
And I noticed, we were talking about this earlier, you've got them arranged basically in red, white, and blue, so that works out well.
Yep.
Tell me what we've got back here. I know we've got 8 Corvettes. Tell me how they're the same. Tell me how they're different. Start on this end down here.
Well, the one on the far end is a C1. Each of these there's 8 series of Corvettes that's been made, and we have one of every model represented.
So it's like a generation?
It's a generation,
okay.
Yes.
All right.
The C1 is the first generation. On the end, it came out in 53 and went to 62. That's a 62.
Okay. Tell me about number 2 there.
Number 2 is that's a C2 generation.
Okay.
That's a 66. That's a big block car. We got
and it sounded like it when you started it too. Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right, so now I don't know why we were talking about this earlier. I don't know why. In my heart, the 3 is to me the most beautiful of. They're all gorgeous.
Right.
But for some reason, the 3 is in my heart. That's a gorgeous car. Tell me about that real quick.
That's a C3. That's a 72. That's the last year with chrome bumpers front and back. He's just done a complete restoration on the car, and it is a beautiful car. It also is a big block.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
Tell me about the 4.
The 4 is that generation started in '84.
Yeah.
It ran. I might be off on that, but that was the 4th generation.
Okay.
That particular model is a 1988.
Okay.
And it's a pretty nice car.
All right, so that's 1 through 4.
Right.
So the silver one is a 5.
The silver one's a C5.
Tell me about it.
That's a coupe, 99.
99, okay.
The next one is a C6.
That's the convertible, okay.
That's our secretary's car, Cinda, and that's 2006. The next one past that is a 2007, a 2014 C7. That's
C7, okay. I like that one too.
That's the first year of the C7s.
Right. And there's a major change in the design for the 8, right?
Yeah, the 8 goes to a mid-engine. The engine's behind the seat in this C8 here.
Okay.
And this is this car is about less than a year old.
So that's brand spanking new.
That's brand new. It's a beautiful car.
Okay.
And so that's the 8 generation.
All 8. The last time you were here, we were missing one, but you got all 8 this time. And the reason you're here is the 25th annual Eastern Shore Corvette Club show. Is that right?
Yes.
And that's coming up this Saturday?
It's coming up this Saturday, June the 4th, at the Redmen Lodge in Fruitland.
Okay.
Right on Clyde Avenue.
Right.
And 13.
Okay, so hold that thought for a second because I want to find out more about that, who can come, if you're passing out prizes, and if people can still get in.
Okay.
Okay, so hang on here just a second. Don't you go anywhere because Delmarva Life will be right back. We are back in front of a bunch of beautiful Corvettes. We are here with Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy is the president of the Eastern Shore Corvette Club. We were talking about an event that you've got coming up this Saturday, the 25th annual show?
25th annual show, 25th anniversary of our club.
Okay.
At the Redmen Lodge in Fruitland, Maryland.
Well, we show up, what are we going to see?
Well, you're going to see Corvettes and everything else.
So it's not just a Corvette show?
No, sir.
Okay. Are you still looking for people to enter?
Absolutely. We're looking to, our goal was about 250 this year. We've done just short of 200 last year.
Really?
Yes, and it was a very successful show.
Now, I got to tell you real quick, while I'm thinking about this, thank you, and thank you to everybody in the Eastern Shore Corvette Club for your support of Bless Our Children. Your donation last year made a world of difference to a bunch of kids, and thank you for that. I understand you're going to do it again this year?
We are going to do it again this year. And last year we went to $2,000, if I'm allowed to say that.
Absolutely.
From $1,000. So this year we challenge all the $1,000 guys to go to $2,000 with us.
To bump it up. And we're not the only charity that you're supporting.
No, our main charity is Operation We Care. It supports our veterans and police officers, first responders. When we did this a few years ago, we told you we had donated 5,000. Last year we were able to donate 8,000.
How about that?
To our main charity. And we also do wreaths across America.
Okay.
That put the wreaths on the veteran cemeteries.
Right.
So that's our 3 charities that we work with. Operation We Care does a great job. You know, they do a really good thing for our veterans and first responders.
All right, so we show up. We're going to see cars.
Yes.
I mean, you've got like specialty cars, motorcycles.
Motorcycles. We have, what we do, we have 3 different classes, basically. We have a class for Corvettes, only Corvettes.
Okay.
And we have a class for everything else except motorcycles. Motorcycles is a separate class.
Okay.
The Corvette owners do not vote for Corvettes. They vote for everything else.
Okay.
And the other cars, the hot rods and the original cars, they vote for the Corvettes.
Okay.
We got a silent auction.
Okay.
We have a live auction that features a lot of Snap-on memorabilia,
Okay.
all donated by Snap-on dealers across the East Coast,
Okay.
which is a big part
That's a
of
big
our
deal, yeah.
auction. We have a lot of people come just for that.
And the weather's going to be gorgeous.
The weather's going to be gorgeous.
We talked to our meteorologist. We tried to make sure that's on us. I probably shouldn't have said that, Jimmy. Probably shouldn't have said it's on us now, but it's going to be a beautiful weekend for a car show.
It is.
Give me the wheres and the whens again real quick.
It's Redman Lodge in Fruitland. It's the corner of Clyde Avenue and US 13 Business in Fruitland. It's 9 o'clock registration. The registration closes at 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock, okay.
The first car in is $15. If you bring more than one car, which a lot of folks do, it's $10 for each car after that.
Gotcha.
We do have a live auction that starts at 1 o'clock.
All right.
We have a special auctioneer that works that. You know, that's not really in the business, but he does
But he's
an
a good
okay job, I
Yeah.
guess. He does a real good job.
Yeah.
Cindy told me to say that. And then we give our trophies out around 2 o'clock, 2 to 3 o'clock, and have some different folks up to speak. And
So it's
then we're done.
good day all the way around.
It's a
Bring the
good day.
kids. There's lots of things to do.
But most importantly, it's to raise money for our charities, and it's very dear to our hearts, you know. And I just can't say enough for what everybody does in this club to make it work.
There you go. Jimmy Johnson, president of the Eastern Shore Corvette Club. Again, thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for bringing out these beautiful pieces of eye candy.